Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back, another YgoPro duel video. Super Quantums, finally, Winged Raiders have been released here in the TCG this weekend. So the Quantums, the Quantum archetype, Super Quantum archetype, mainly the blue layer. The one of blue layer here in the main deck of Monarchs, and 2 or 3 red layer. I think 2 is enough, but 3, yeah, it's still testing for now. If I should run 2 or 3 red layer, I'm using no CG builds, but a few adjustments, like a few changes that I made, adding upstarts. Only 2 the original Monarch, add 1 Majesty's Fin in the main deck and 1 Negative Stalos. But for the rest, 2 Kuras in the main deck, and yeah, 3 return. Return is so important. You know, the deck bricks a lot. I mean, the Monarchs in general, how it is now, the brick chance is kind of high. That's terrible if you are going to play a huge tournament like a YCS, 9 or 10 rounds of Swiss. And will I add the Super Quantum engine to the main deck to kinda add the consistency? Well, definitely. The Super Quantum engine does solve a few problems the deck has. You know, the biggest problem of the deck is bricking, either drawing all spells and traps, all tribute fodder like the Vassals and so on, and no tributes at all, or it's just the other way around, like drawing all the tributes and no tribute fodder at all. Well, the Super Quantum engine kinda quote-unquote solves this problem, because, you know, teleport, at least the Vassals do rely heavily on your normal summon, like normal summon Idea, normal summon Eidos, but thanks to emergency teleport, you can special summon your blue layer on your side of the field, get the effect to search red layer, and yeah, later in the duel you can special summon red layer. You know the shenanigans between 2 red layers, get 1 back from the grave to your hand. Well, you know the small engine, the small combo between blue and red. But the most important thing here is that red layer can serve as a tribute fodder or as a tribute monster itself, since you know it's level 5. And that's the reason why the deck runs triple return. Again, as consistent as possible, since return is very easy to search out with tenacity or drawing into with your pantheism, you know. But yeah, worst case scenario, you have to like emergency teleport for blue layer, search red layer, and then search return of the Monarchs, activate return, tribute summon for red layer, and then search Aether. That's not that great, but again, it gets your engine going, so increasing again the consistency of the deck. 2 Kuras in the main deck, a lot of OCG builds are running 3, but I think that's a little bit too much. Kuras is not the monster you want to draw, but yeah, those draws off of Kuras, off of Aether, is definitely very good. So yeah, let's hop into the first game. Alright, the first tool, and yeah, playtesting against Performapals, you know, the new build, playing the small dark engine with Armageddonite, Sephiroth, and Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon is a very nice out to the field spell dominion and more threats, of course. Anyway, I get to start, and I'd rather go second with Monarchs, you know, get that extra card, but yeah, by running all these new cards, emergency teleport for a blue layer, searching out red layer, and triple return, definitely increases the chances, or at least better opening hands by going first and only having the 5 cards at your disposal. Anyway, Mega Stalos is still very good, 1-off in the deck, maybe a 2-off, trying to go to fit in a second copy. Anyway, so you know his hand, thanks to the Stalos confiscation effect and return Aether, you know the shenanigans, and teleport during the opponent's turn, and blue layer searching out the second red layer, and yeah, the engine is started with the 2 red layers at my disposal, and Kuras getting the draws with blue layer, and Kuras popping itself. So that's one of the reasons why Kuras is so good in this deck, multiple Kurases. The only downside is of course bricking, drawing into your Kuras, or the opening with Kuras, but the worst thing that can happen is opening with your blue layer. Anyway, second duel. Everyone gets to start, and yeah, that's a good hand. I mean, if they are able to normal summon Donkey, second Donkey, to get the search of Wizard, and eventually is able to draw into that clash of Draco rivals, that's a very good board. And I know he's playing that, what is it called, that Trap Tricks Nightmare Trap Hole. It's not that common, but since I know he's playing that card, I have to play it a little bit different. If I would play like in a regionals, another opponent, I would have done something different, but yeah, now, because of Rafflesia, I have to play around that Traptrix Nightmare Trapple. So eventually go for Kuras, tribute his Ignister, and try to get the search with return and the draws with Kuras. I'm still in the duel if I draw into an Aether, but sadly no Aether, otherwise I would have won this game. Yeah, kinda sucks, but anyway, yeah, third duel here in the video. The opponent gets a start, not really a great hand. Yeah, 2 less Monkey Boy and 2 less Jokers do increase the chance of breaking with performances, or at least yeah, Performapals. Anyway, so normal summon idea, I get the Search of Aeros, which runs into another Traptrix Nightmare Trapple. Okay, that's not a big problem. I still have my Aether in hand, set Stormfort, and already have March. Still at 1 on the deck. I kinda like March, but it's very dangerous. I mean, you cannot use Kuras' effect to pop itself if you have March on board, so that's something to keep in mind. Like here, do trigger with return and return, I think searching out the Erebus, indeed, and Kuras popping the Eidos, no, Kuras popping the idea, and the return. Yeah, that's how it went, so it's okay, but yeah, you have to keep in mind if you have your March on your side of the field. Anyway, so I get to start again. Opening with double teleport is so good here in the deck. I think if we get the ban list within the next month or 2, I think we can safely assume that emergency teleport will probably go to 1, especially now when it's mass released. Again, another reprint, I mean, getting another reprint, so Konami kinda milking it out again, so we can definitely expect emergency teleport getting the restriction really soon. Anyway, so I think it's one of his only outs here to get past Dominion is using Part Naga to get over my Aether, but yeah, again, have a second Aether in my hand just to make sure that my opponent cannot get rid of my tribute monster to kind of bypass the Dominion here. So go for Aether again, Kuras getting 2 draws and return, getting the search. All the pluses. Definitely the biggest advantage here of Super Quantums. So I again have the 2 red layers set up, but it's not needed, since again the opponent not really having an out here for the field spell. And I think I had game during my own turn to go for the 3rd Aether, and his back row was a Trapple, not really sure which one. Yeah, anyway, so I get to start again. I think the last duel against Kozmo. Kozmo should be a very good matchup. I mean, you have emergency teleport during their own turn, at least during their turn, to block a possible attack of Farm Girl. But most importantly, again, it's the deck in general is, I think, a little more consistent if you add the Super Quantum engine. Force out the tribute, at least force out the effect of Tin Can. There is a Dark Destroyer. Okay, that's fine. Just tribute it with Stormfort. Again, very crucial here is to put Aether on Chainlink 1, and yeah, first let all the effects resolve, that Kuras won't miss timing. Again, very crucial here to keep that in mind. Kuras can miss timing. Anyway, all the pluses, right? Use March, top deck into March, very good. Again, protection against Soul Strike. At least the effect is negated, but you know the Monarch still survives because it cannot be destroyed. But I can go for game, try to use Erebus' effects. Again, Chainlink 1 and return Chainlink 2 to bypass a possible strike and bouncing back the back row. Him training Call of the 100 yeah, wouldn't really have mattered that much due to March. And again, a nice addition here is that emergency teleport is a quick play. You know that it can be activated during the battle phase and attack with blue layer to deal the last damage to attack for a game. So my conclusion, if you're able to add in the Super Quantum engine, definitely do it. It makes the deck, at least for me, it makes the deck more consistent because red layer and blue layer kinda acts like the tribute engine, but red layer is also a tribute monster, and paired up with return, it just fixes break hands. And Upstart for now is, I think, still needed in the main deck just to play it at 37 cards. So yeah, guys, feel free to leave suggestions, opinions down below. That's it, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.